Thinking about getting a dog for your kids? Well, pause right there because not all dogs are created equal, especially when it comes to family-friendly pups. Some dog breeds might look adorable, but trust us, they're not always the best choice for your little ones. So, in today's video, we're going to take you through the 10 worst dog breeds for kids. And don't worry, we'll throw in a few laughs along the way. Before we dive into our list, let's talk about what makes a dog breed less than ideal for kids. Is it their temperament, size, or maybe they just don't like the sound of kids laughing and running around? There are several factors to consider, from aggression to energy levels to how much they're gonna tolerate your kids pulling at their ears. So, grab a snack, settle in, and let's get started with the top 10 worst dog breeds for kids. Number 1. Bullmastiff. First up, we've got the Bullmastiff. Now, these dogs are known for their calm and protective nature, which sounds like a dream, right? But here's the catch. They're big. Like, I need a separate seat on the plane big. Bullmastiffs are heavy, strong, and sometimes forget that they're not playing tug-of-war with a grown adult. A kid might get knocked over unintentionally. And believe me, a 130-pound Bullmastiff does not know its own strength. You might find your kid hugging its leg. Meanwhile, the dog thinks it's just another game of drag the child across the yard. Number 2. Afghan Hound. Next on the list, meet the Afghan Hound. Think royalty, think elegance, but don't think kid-friendly. These dogs are independent, aloof, and a little picky about who they spend time with. While they may look like they're posing for a Vogue cover, they're not exactly up for a wrestling match with your toddler. They'll side-eye you as if to say, I didn't sign up for this chaos. I was promised peace and quiet. So, unless you want a dog that treats your kid like an unworthy paparazzi photographer, you might want to skip this one. Number 3. Dalmatian. Now, the Dalmatian, a classic, but don't be fooled by those black and white spots. These pups are no joke when it comes to energy. Dalmatians are incredibly energetic and need lots of exercise. Otherwise, they might start creating their own fire by running in circles around your house. If your kids can't match their speed, prepare for a hyperactive, zooming dog that's just as likely to knock over a lamp as it is to knock over your kid. And when they're not zooming, they're probably barking their heads off. They're like that one friend who's constantly on Red Bull. Number 4. Akita. These dogs are powerful, protective, and a little too serious for the typical kid's playtime. They're loyal to the core but can be suspicious of strangers, which means if your child invites their friend over for a playdate, your Akita might see that as a potential threat. And while Akitas can be wonderful family dogs, they need a firm owner with experience, especially to keep them from taking their guard dog role a little too seriously. Let's just say, not the best choice for a family that likes to invite the neighbor's kids over for a movie night. Number 5. Bull Terrier. Now, let's talk about the Bull Terrier. These dogs are playful, yes, but they're also a bit bulldozer-like. Known for their strong personalities and stubbornness, Bull Terriers can get overexcited and sometimes rough during play. Imagine a dog that's 100% energy and 0% brakes. While they might be lovable, they can accidentally knock down a child just by trying to show affection. They're like the lovable, yet overly enthusiastic friend who hugs you a little too tightly. Number 6. Great Dane. Let's not forget the Great Dane. Oh boy, this giant dog is the epitome of a gentle giant. But remember, giants are big, and when a Great Dane goes for a cuddle, your kid might get squashed. They're the equivalent of having a small horse in the house. And while they're great for older kids who can handle their size, young children could easily get knocked over by a tail wag or a well-meaning nudge. It's not the dog's fault. It just doesn't know how big it is. Number 7. Basenji. Say hello to the Basenji, the dog that doesn't bark. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's also the dog that doesn't really play either. These independent pups are more likely to take a nap in the sun than chase a ball around with your kid. They can be aloof, sometimes grumpy, and frankly, a little bit too cool for school. If your child is hoping for a new best friend, this might not be the breed they'll find it with. They'd rather sit back, watch your kid, and quietly judge. Number 8. Rottweiler. This breed is loyal, protective, and a little bit too serious about family security. Rottweilers can be great dogs for experienced owners who can properly train them, but with kids, they can be a bit much. Their protective instincts could make them wary of your child's friends and any other guests. Imagine your Rottweiler barking at the mailman, but now imagine that being your kid's friend. It's a no-go for first-time dog owners who want a dog that's easy to handle around kids. Number 9. Jack Russell Terrier. A tiny dog with a huge amount of energy. These dogs are incredibly smart, but they need constant stimulation. And if your kids aren't giving them enough exercise or mental challenges, well, prepare for a rambunctious ball of energy that will leap around the house like a pinball. They'll jump on the furniture, chew things they shouldn't, and generally make life a little more chaotic than you may want with little ones around. Number 10. Weimaraner. Last but not least, the Weimaraner, a sleek, elegant breed with endless energy. These dogs are great for active families, but can be overwhelming for kids who aren't used to their intensity. Weimaraners also suffer from separation anxiety, so if you're not ready for a dog that'll follow you and your kids everywhere, you might want to reconsider. So there you have it, the 10 worst dog breeds for kids. But hey, remember, every dog has its own personality, and with proper training and care, even these breeds can be great companions. The key is to find the dog that fits your lifestyle, and most importantly, one that gets along with your little ones. If you're not sure which breed is the best fit for your family, always do your research and talk to a local shelter or breeder. Which dog breed do you think would make the worst family pet? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more dog tips, funny moments, and all-around pet advice. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.